Sorry, I was waiting for someone else to talk first.
There we go.
We're in Leeds. It is the Anfield Wrap. It's John Gibbons, Josh Sexton, Craig Hannon. We've got Fuad Hassan behind the camera as well, and we've just driven. How would you rate Craig's DJing, Josh?
There was a few too many slowies. Somebody came up with the phrase growies and slowies because Craig said that some of them just start slow and then develop. But for me, there was a few too many slowies. I'm hoping on the way home that Craig can sort of assess his performance on the way here and improve from there.
Yeah, I think he's just pulled up as well. I love the head say he's just says taxi driver give me a big thumbs up. Seems like a lovely fella. You're right, mate. So there is Mr. Andy Heaton pulling up in the taxi. We're just going to throw. He's just going to throw his laptop in the car, and then we're going to bounce down. My friend Kev, shouts out to him, he's very kindly lent us his office space, so we're going to do the post-match show from here. So
feels like a mistake, this, by the way.
Why?
I don't know.
What, for him, by him you mean?
Yes.
No, he'll be fine. He says he stocked the beers in fridge.
Well, you'll see. You'll see tomorrow.
He says he stocked the beers in fridge. I didn't know Craig was in the beers.
So nice one to my mate Kev for sorting that out. So the post-match show should be flames, and hopefully after the big win, boys.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm really excited. You know, like me and Craig have been talking about it a fair bit throughout the week, haven't we? Sort of about the idea of Ellen Road and Leeds, and like, you know, the things that we grew up on of Leeds being a proper Premier League side, being a massive club as well, and that kind of thing. And it's just made me really excited for the day. It's made me really excited, you know, in terms of the atmosphere that they're going to produce, in terms of how we're going to respond to that in the ground, and in terms of how the team are going to respond to that on the pitch as well.
Heaton's opening bottles with his face. The keys back with his face. You'll go.
You got the balls up as well.
You've got a bad record with keys.
I'm really enjoying the professionalism of this so far. It's going well.
It started off with this filming my face. So, I mean, we started like that.
Live should start.
Well, people. About 10 minutes or so till the team's announced. It'll be interesting to see who he goes with. I think particularly in the field. I go to Craig, particularly in the field. He's got a few choices to make there. I mean, all good options, but it'll be interesting to see who he goes for.
Yeah, rumours of Harvey Elliott, and that's one that I didn't really expect for this game. To be honest, I thought you might go definitely Fabinho, probably Henderson, and one more. I thought it might be Keita, but we'll soon see. Maybe Thiago gets a shout as well. I think when you look at both team sheets, Liverpool should always have too much for Leeds, but I think that stadium's going to be. I mean, it's a bit cliche, but it's going to be a cauldron in it. We're going to have to really quieten the crowd sort of first 10-15 minutes and find a way into the game, and I'm excited to get in there because I've talked all week about Leeds as a name, and I think this was one of the fixtures when they come back up that I was most excited about. And last season obviously we didn't get it because towards the end of the season there weren't fans in, but this season, you know, we're finally going to sort of feel what it's like to be in Ellen Road. And you know, you think back to all those big wins. We've been looking at them on social media this week. The Heskey goal. Were you at any of those?
I was at the 4-0. I didn't go to the FA Cup.
I mean, it looked good as well.
Well, I mean, not to dive in, but
hey, go on.
Not to dive in.
I was at the FA Cup, and honest to God, it was probably the most consummate humiliating performance of that Liverpool era. And it
such a good Leeds side as well.
Honestly, as well, and they were brilliant, and it kind of set the tone. I think we'd won the League Cup by then. Although it was just before, but it kind of just gave everyone belief, because Leeds absolutely battered us.
Yeah, they were a good team.
Nicky Barmby scored and Neil Heskey scored.
Yeah,
and it was kind
right
of after
there.
that, it was always put the champagne on ice, going to Cardiff twice. That's when it started.
I think that's
so
it's
good interlude.
But Leeds at Ellen Road felt like such a big game. It felt like a proper top 4 game back then, and it always felt as if Liverpool and Leeds were sort of tussling for those those spots. But yeah, it's brilliant. It's brilliant to sort of be back, and it's the stadium for me. First time at this stadium. It's another one stadium to tick off the list, so I'm doubly excited.
I'm just excited for whatever the Liverpool team comes on the team sheet now as well. Like, we've got options now. Like, whereas last season you almost felt yourself dreading the team sheet and dreading whatever sort of centre half combination would be launched up, or whoever was going to be in midfield, because you're expecting midfielders to play at centre half. This season there's genuine excitement around the team sheet now, so even if there is a spring surprise with someone like Harvey Elliott or whatever today, you can sort of imagine he's maybe got one eye on Milan if he does do something like that, but also then you're just excited to watch Harvey Elliott play. So I'm so excited for this game, so excited to see what the team is, and so excited to watch us beat
Leeds. Bit of a shout for Oxlade-Chamberlain as well. Like in the first game against Norwich, I think he pressed more than any player, and that sort of goes under the radar a little bit, but you know, with the way we know Leeds press all over, we know there's going to be intensity, we know what to expect from Bielsa's side. I wonder whether he thinks maybe doing that, but I still get excited seeing Harvey Elliott's name in the team sheet. He's a footballer that when he's on the ball, you think you have this sort of like hopefulness that something's just about to happen next. And I'm excited to see him again, hopefully in a Liverpool shirt.
Thinking about Harvey Elliott's dad, because like he's like a massive red, isn't he? Like they all went to Kiev and stuff like that. Like imagine if Ted plays for Liverpool, like just when he's 18, like that'd be boss. I'll still come with you.
Just week in, week out as well, like Jurgen just picking him. Like no one thought this at the start of the season. Like there was even rumours at the start of the summer that Harvey Elliott was potentially getting loaned out again, and there was sort of Premier League clubs being talked about there. And now he's
playing for Liverpool.
He's just potentially starting week in, week out for Liverpool. It's an unreal journey, isn't it?
Yeah, unreal journey. Speaking of which, we're gonna have a bounce down to the stadium now. We'll do a couple more videos hopefully between now and kick-off. Obviously when we get the team news, we'll be reacting to that. But also, across all our social media, showing what it's like today. We're really excited. It's a proper football city, proper football ground, and we're looking to get sort of stuck in. And so if you are around, come and say hello and enjoy it. If you're not, then the best place to share the journey we think is with the Anfield Wrap, and obviously straight after the game as well, post-match reaction show, audio, us from Leeds, the video guys are all back in Liverpool as well, so hopefully after the big win anyway. But up the Reds, enjoy it wherever you're watching it, scream and shout at the telly or at the boys if you're lucky enough to be here, and good feeling about today. Up the Reds.